Well, welcome back to the channel. It is Jesse here from BC Fishing Journal. Well, it's the kickoff of a brand new season. It is Lingcod and rockfish opener today, and I'm getting out. But most of the stuff I'm going to be obviously focusing on is bottom fish, so I'll be doing a lot of jigging off the bottom. So, all right, stay tuned. Well, the weatherman lied. It is a lot windier than what we are seeing right now. Not there. It's pretty windy out. Like it said 4 knots on Windy app, but I'm looking at a pretty good swells. But it looks like it's supposed to die down, so we're gonna see. The nice thing is we're not far from shore, so if it does start to turn and get really gnarly, we can get out of here. Apologies on the wind, the noise, but anyway, we're in the Lingcod area. So first drop of 2024, I gotta throw Larry. You know, like I got lots of stuff, but I gotta throw Larry first. So he's a veteran, a wily veteran. First drop, let's see how she goes. Yeah, there it is. All right. There it is. We found the spot. Oh, what do we got here? Little ling. We got something. Oh, it's fun to feel the tug. Oh, it is a ling. Oh, it's not a bad one. Let's see that guy. Undersized, but still not a bad start here. All right, barely knows, doesn't even know he's hooked yet. Oh, it's actually got a nice little size little one. All right, he's like all right, gotta take a picture of the first fish here. Come on. Okay, there he goes. Okay, it is Jesse here. I'm doing a bit of an audio voiceover, essentially. Basically, what happened was the wind was just crazy. So I'm going to spare you all the the noisiness. So here I am. I'm just kind of showcasing the 360 camera here. Pretty cool, hey? How you can get the 360 view, so you see all angles. I thought that was pretty neat. So I'll give you a couple more of that in this video. But here I am. I've got into what looks like a little copper rockfish. He went after the swim jig. Showcasing that guy off. Pretty small. I can keep one rockfish right now, but that guy's pretty small, so I'm probably telling the camera exactly that. Here's another view. See, I love that front view. It almost like that front perspective that I'm looking at often. Let's see what I get into here. You can see I'm using a green glow swim jig. That's from Lighthouse Lures. If you're fishing a little deeper, having a little bit of a glow on your swim jig is always a good option. Yep. That's probably what I'm saying. Yep. We're into something here. What do we get? This is actually the fish that I keep. This is the best one of the day. You can tell by my rod, it's got a better bend and it's taking some runs. He's running, doing some runs now. Now I'm getting a little bit of a look at him. In my head, I'm thinking, is this a legal lingcod? That's what I'm thinking. You'll also notice me grabbing the little knob, the little steering knob on the left there quite a bit. I'm dealing with quite a few waves, and you want to keep your front facing into the waves there. You don't want to be kind of hit by the side by some of these bigger waves. So I decided I'm going to take a closer look. If I knew for sure that this lingcod was legal, I would probably have netted it, but I wasn't 100% sure, so I grabbed a lip gripper. Beautiful. That's a beautiful lingcod right there. The blue lingcods, oh man, I just love the colors on them. Just gorgeous. Gotta get that rod out of the way, always a frustrating thing. Here's my little ruler. So the fish cooperates on this one. And this guy's legal. So it's 65 centimeters is legal lingcod in BC. And this guy was 66 centimeters. That's 26 inches. So I obviously had to take a picture because it's the first keeper lingcod of the year. Bonk. He got bonked. Okay, so these other fish here, I got a couple quick ones here. I thought I didn't show the whole fight, But here's another beautiful blue ling, probably about 20 inches there, maybe 22 at max. I got into a bunch more lings. This was definitely a ling day. Here's another brown ling, all on the same swim jig, that green lighthouse lure jig. So these guys look almost like carbon copy, these Lingcod almost, except one was blue, one was brown, but similar sizes. Here's another kind of cool perspective just of the 360 camera. I just kind of a panned out view. So I'm doing a bit longer form of this video. Just, I don't know, I just like to see these angles. What do you guys think of these angles? I'm curious to hear what you say or what you think. Maybe drop me a comment down below if you like the 360 camera, or maybe you don't even like that. So let me know. But again, here's another one of these swim jig fish. Beautiful. But of course, not a keeper size. And at this point, I couldn't keep a keeper anyway. All right, the lings keep coming fast and furious. Here I am, again, demonstrating the kind of the uniqueness of the Insta360 camera. I know I keep saying that, but here's kind of a cool example. So here I've hooked a fish on the right-hand side, my starboard side, and then it's coming to the front, and now it's coming on to the port side here. So it's kind of neat. So I can follow the fish around. Notice the camera's turning around. I'm not obviously holding the camera. It just has all these angles built into the camera. So it's kind of neat. So I can follow the action around if there was ever some, you know, killer whales or something that are typically out of the view of a typical camera, pointing forward camera. No, this one gets everything. Okay, the action keeps going. Here is the blue holographic buzz bomb. I love these lures. These are super fun to cast from shore, and this is the 4-inch one, and it is deadly, especially in I would say shallower water, or even like water that doesn't have rip and tide, like a slack tide. If you have a lot of tide, sometimes these can be a little bit harder to get down to the bottom. But unless you can buy larger ones, so a little heavier, so that'll help you. But this is a 4-inch one. But I've caught everything: salmon, lingcod, green lean. All of the above, rock cod, rockfish, everything on this thing. So the buzz bomb is a very multi-versatile lure, and as you can see, it's doing some work there. Okay, this next rig is a herring rig. It has 2 hooks on it. I've tied it up myself, and it's a great way to hold herring, which I actually caught during this spring herring run earlier this year. And here's a video of that. Check this out.
All right, here we go.
We're going for the deep.
Just a little tiny herring run action going on here. How's it going, Asher?
Good.
Good. Oh yeah, not bad. You know, 30 or 40 in that scoop.
There we go, the herring run.
I think there's some herring in the water.
So you can see we caught a lot of herring, and I actually froze and prepped a lot of that, so I'll have bait for the rest of the Lingcod season, which is awesome. So here I am, I'm just rigging up this herring rig. I'm going to drop it down. I've got a 4-ounce weight tied on there. In this video, I'm not using a weight separator. Sometimes your line and weight can get tangled, so you should have something to separate them. But in this one, I'm not using that. But I don't often use bait. I'm not usually a big fan of it, to be honest with you. I prefer lures that I can feel the bottom and I can feel the strike. This one you feel a little tap, 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 and it's kind of a little bit of a more indirect hit. So I'm not as big of a fan, to be honest with you, as bait. So you don't usually see me using bait on this channel. But for Lingcod, I have to say it is pretty deadly. So there's another guy I just let go. And here we are still using some more herring. Dropping it down, and I'm gonna do a bit of a 360 view again with the Insta360. So here I'm kind of doing like a slow pan. You can see the wind is really picking up. I mean, it's hard to tell, but man, those waves I was rocking quite a bit, up and down, and it only gets worse and worse. You're just lucky you don't have to listen to the audio on that one. The wind is it was terrible. And actually, I will say, I did buy a wireless microphone, so I will get this audio resolved very soon. So you won't have this typical me talking over voiceover for every video. All right, we got another fish here. We got that front view, kind of cool. See how it's rotating around? Now it's turning around and looking at the other side. It's kind of wild when you think the camera is that far out in front and it looks almost like it's right beside you on the left-hand side. That's nuts. There's that weight again. Here's a nicer fish. Not bad. This guy's probably 22 inches or something like that. I think I actually do wait. I do put this guy on the ruler just for fun, just to check it out. And he was 24 inches actually. He ended up being 24. Just for fun, I just wanted to check him out. And another blue one too, actually. So that's beautiful. Yeah, I did ruler him. Yeah. Let him go. And that's it. So there was a bunch of fish caught, a few, few little rockfish, and a few more smaller lings that I'm not going to bore you with and show you. But this is me basically doing an outro. I'm saying, wow, it's really windy outside. Yeah, it really is, Jess. And then I say something to the effect of, hey, let's head back to the kitchen and cook this guy up. And that's what we're going to do now. Okay, we are back at home. I hope the audio wasn't too bad on the wind there. That was pretty rocky, let me tell you. That was even a couple hours for me who doesn't usually get seasick. Even I was like starting to feel it, so that was pretty wild out there. But anyway, so this is the catch component. All right, let's give it a try. Okay, here we got just a little bit of the Lingcod here. So I've vacuum sealed the rest, but this is so this Lingcod is blue Lingcod, where the meat has a blue tinge to it. It cooks all the same. It'll turn into that white color as it starts to cook, but kind of cool. Salt. I might add a little bit more. I can tell that. We're just gonna sear the fish for just a few minutes. So I just cut it into pieces so it could fit in there. Size, maybe just a minute or two. Notice how the blue is fading away. You can see it turning that white opaque color that meat usually does. The blue color is kind of fading away. Kind of cool, huh? That's pretty neat. And then we'll give those another couple minutes. It's starting to flaky. That's the beautiful Lingcod. Oh, it's gorgeous. Take that out. Oh, that looks good. Oh, really looks really yummy. Okay, so we got all the fish out, seared. Boom. I killed it actually. I kill it and I grill it. Same pot. Just gonna add our tomatoes. I'm gonna add them all. So these are just grape tomatoes. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna cook those in there, and then we're gonna soften them up. Okay, it's been a few minutes. We got these guys going here. So basically I'm just looking to get to a point where I can do that. Crush them with my fork. Breaking them all apart. Very satisfying. Now I'm gonna add my chicken broth. Half a cup here. I'm supposed to simmer this for about 2 minutes. Crack-a-lackin'. The other ingredients here, we got a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and 6 ounces of heavy cream, which is about a third of this guy, maybe just a little bit more. And that's what we're doing. Okay, we got half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Same for paprika. That's pretty much all I got. This is Italian seasoning. And a third of this cup. Just gonna heat that back up. Oh, a little bit of salt and pepper too. Hey babe, what are you doing? Oh yes, the local dog. This is our dog Bailey. We call her Beta. All right, this is simmering. It's looking good. We're on the path to victory here. Okay, this has been simmering for a while. The sauce is thickening up. Now, we've got our fish. Woo! Oh, that worked. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so I have forgotten to make rice because I don't know why I forgot to make rice. So you want to put this with rice, obviously. You just don't want this soupy fish. I don't know why that. So anyway, so I'm going to make rice right now. But before I do that, I just want to do a quick taste test. I have to try this out. Let's just try it. I haven't even tasted the sauce yet, so I have no idea. Smells good. Bon appetit. Let's try it. That's really good. Okay, done. Actually, that's pretty good. It's really good. Yeah, you want to try this, babe? Want to try a little bite?
Oh, the screen is gone.
It's okay. Still recording. Yeah, you try. Try a bite. Try that bite. Or you get the tomato in there.
I want to get the tomato.
Oh. Alright, you gotta get the tomato in there. Yeah, you like tomatoes. It's kind of salty, but the meat is good, hey?
Yeah. No, that's really good.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Alright, let's put some rice on it. Let's try this. Let's do a little bit of rice. Bed. See, look at it just falling apart. It looks pretty good. Alright. We'll give it a try. That's the mom's. Okay. Now I can give it a try. So this is freshly caught Lingcod. Alright. Jesus, thank you for this day. Thank you for this food. And we're grateful for everything that you've given us. And we pray just a blessing on this food and our time. In your name. Amen.
Amen.
Alright. Try it out.
It's pretty good.
Alright.
Like it?
A little more sauce. I need more sauce on mine now. I like the heavier sauce.
It's not really.
It's good, eh? Good with that sauce. I didn't have enough sauce on mine either. Mine was just like, was eating just straight rice. I don't know. That so much leafy. Oh, ho, ho. That's good. That was good. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate your time. And this recipe is definitely going down in the ongoing Lingcod repertoire of recipes. That's for sure, in my opinion. What do you think, Ash? You want to sign us out? What's the sign out?
Bye.
See you in the next one.